My custom-made wedding dress was sitting in a trash can, and the secretary who threw it there was standing in front of me, threatening to turn my wedding into a funeral if I didn't let her marry my fiancé instead. To understand how my arranged marriage turned into a hostage situation, you have to know that my job is unique. I work for a top-secret government unit, meaning my social life is non-existent. My worried mother, fearing I'd die alone, arranged a marriage with Hayden Cobb, the son of the wealthiest man in New York. Since I had zero time for dress fittings, my boss had a custom gown made for me, a gown with a literal Medal of Honor stitched into the lining. On the wedding day, I arrived to find that priceless dress crumpled in the garbage. Before I could process the disrespect, Hayden's secretary, Jillian, barged in and shoved a cheap bridesmaid dress at me, barking orders like a drill sergeant. She smugly announced that she would be taking my place at the altar because Mr. Cobb preferred her. When I demanded an explanation from Hayden over the phone, he scoffed, told me I should be grateful to even breathe the same air as his family, and hung up. Things escalated when I refused to change. Jillian, drunk on the Cobb family's power, got in my face, spitting threats and claiming that in New York, the Cobbs were untouchable royalty. She even tried to physically attack me, but I didn't flinch. I just stood there, remembering my training. I don't fight for warnings, I fight to end things. Just then, the groom, Hayden Cobb, stormed in. He was handsome, rich, and completely vile. He looked me up and down with cold detachment, telling me to my face that I brought nothing to the table and that he would never touch me. When I calmly agreed to cancel the wedding, he accused me of playing hard to get. The room gasped when I insulted his precious family legacy, but I knew the truth. His father had been sweating bullets just meeting me, terrified of my clearance level. But the final straw wasn't the rejection, it was the audacity. Hayden and Jillian decided right there that she would be the bride to save the family reputation. When I demanded compensation for the ruined dress, they laughed, offering me hush money and threatening to erase me from the city if I pushed back. That was a mistake. I pulled out my phone and dialed my boss. When I told him that the dress with the Medal of Honor was in the trash and that a local billionaire's son was threatening a federal agent, the sound of shattering glass on the other end confirmed one thing: the Cobb family just started a war they couldn't win. Welcome to share your feelings in the comments section. Remember to like and subscribe, and if you want to see more story content, please check out the other videos on my channel.
I laughed at my husband's funeral. Everyone thought I'd lost it from grief. His mother actually gasped and called me disgraceful. Benjamin's brother Dan stood up like he was going to escort me out, but I couldn't stop laughing. See, Benjamin had this thing about being prepared for everything. Emergency funds, backup generators, 3 different insurance policies, the works. He even had a binder labeled "When I Die" that he updated quarterly. His family thought it was morbid. I thought it was sweet. 3 weeks before he died, cancer finally winning after 18 months of fighting. He sat me down at our kitchen table. He looked exhausted but determined. I made a video for the funeral, he said. Something to help you through it. Promise me you'll have them play it. I promised. I figured it was some heartfelt goodbye message about our 12 years together, maybe some stories about our dog Biscuit, advice for moving forward, the kind of thing that would make everyone cry but feel healing. The funeral director, a nervous young guy named Tim, handed me a flash drive that morning before the service started. Your husband left very specific instructions, he said. He wanted this laid exactly 20 minutes into the service, right after his brother speaks. Dan's eulogy was painfully generic. Talked about Benjamin's success at the software company, his love of hiking, barely mentioned me at all. When he finished, Tim nervously walked to the front and set up the projector. The video started normal enough. Benjamin sitting in our living room in his favorite green chair, looking tired but smiling. He was wearing the ridiculous Hawaiian shirt I'd bought him as a joke. By the time you're watching this, I'll be gone, he said. And I need to tell you something I should have said years ago. My heart dropped. What secret had he been keeping? The room went completely